The countdown is on for August 21st, when a total solar eclipse will arc across the continental United States for the first time in decades. Here's everything you need to know about this rare and striking astronomical event that you won't want to miss. A total solar eclipse is when the moon moves between the sun and Earth, lasting for up to about 3 hours from beginning to end, according to NASA. The lunar shadow will darken the sky, temperatures will drop and bright stars will appear at a time that is normally broad daylight. Retired NASA astrophysicist and photographer Fred Espinac said the experience usually lasts for just a couple minutes, but it's truly out of this world. It is unlike any other experience you've ever had, Espinac, popularly known as Mr. Eclipse, told ABC News. It's a visceral experience. You feel it. The hair on your arms, on the back of your neck stand up. You get goosebumps. You have to be there, he added. Espinac said a total solar eclipse can last as long as 7 minutes. For the August 21st eclipse, NASA anticipates the longest period when the moon obscures the sun's entire surface from any given location along its path to last about 2 minutes and 40 seconds. There are 4 main types of solar eclipse: partial, annular, total and hybrid. According to NASA, total solar eclipses occur once every 12 to 18 months, while partial solar eclipses, when the moon blocks only part of the sun, occur more frequently, though visibility varies. The total solar eclipse on August 21st is particularly rare because it's the first time the path of totality exclusively crosses the continental United States from coast to coast since June 8, 1918. It's also the first continent-wide eclipse to be visible only from the United States since 1776. That's the really unique thing, Espinac told ABC News. It's not a particularly long total eclipse. It's not an especially wide path of totality, but it crosses the United States and no other country. The last time the contiguous United States saw a total solar eclipse was February 26, 1979, when the path of totality only crossed the Pacific Northwest. You must be in the path of totality to witness a total solar eclipse. The path of totality for the August 21st solar eclipse is a 70-mile wide ribbon that will cross the United States from west to east. This stretches from Lincoln Beach, Oregon, at 9:05 a.m. PDT to Charleston, South Carolina, at 2:48 p.m. EDT. From there, the Moon's shadow leaves the country at 4:09 EDT. NASA anticipates the total solar eclipse to last longest near Carbondale, Illinois, about 100 miles southeast of St. Louis, where the sun will be completely blocked for about 2 minutes and 40 seconds. Espinac, a scientist emeritus with the NASA Goddard Space Flight Center in Greenbelt, Maryland, said weather plays a big factor in the eclipse's visibility, no matter if you're in its path of totality. It all boils down to what the weather is going to do, he told ABC News. Any place along that path can be clear or cloudy on eclipse day. And you don't have to be on the ground to witness a total eclipse. Stephen Hawley, a former astronaut and senior manager at NASA, watched his first one in 1979 from an airplane while flying at an altitude of 43,000 feet. We were flying through the lunar shadow. You could kind of see the shadow on the Earth's surface, Hawley told ABC News. It's a unique perspective. NASA has an interactive map that shows the times for the partial and total eclipse anywhere in world. The path of totality crosses over portions of many major cities. In Salem, Oregon, the eclipse starts at 9:05 a.m. and totality begins at 10:17 a.m. lasting for roughly 2 minutes. In Idaho Falls, Idaho, the eclipse starts at 10:15 a.m. and totality begins at 11:33 a.m. lasting for just under 2 minutes. In Casper, Wyoming, the eclipse starts at 10:22 a.m. and totality begins at 11:42 a.m. lasting for a little under 2.5 minutes. In Jefferson City, Missouri, the eclipse starts at 11:46 a.m. and totality begins at 1:13 p.m. lasting for roughly 2.5 minutes. In Nashville, Tennessee, the eclipse starts at 11:58 a.m. and totality begins at 1:27 p.m. lasting for a little under 2 minutes. In Columbia, South Carolina, the eclipse starts at 1:13 p.m. and totality begins at 2:41 p.m. lasting for 2.5 minutes. You never want to look directly at the sun with your naked eyes except during the brief total phase of a solar eclipse, when the moon entirely covers the sun's beaming face. But there are plenty of ways to safely view an eclipse of the sun, including special-purpose solar filters, such as eclipse glasses, or handheld solar viewers. NASA recommends that anyone who plans to view the eclipse should check the safety authenticity of viewing glasses to make sure they meet all of the following criteria for basic proper safety viewing standards. Have certification information with a designated ISO international standard. Have the manufacturer's name and address printed somewhere on the product. Not be used if they are older than 3 years, or have scratched or wrinkled lenses. Not use homemade filters. Ordinary sunglasses, even very dark ones, should not be used as a replacement for eclipse viewing glasses or handheld solar viewers. NASA has teamed up with medical and science professionals to provide additional safety information and alternative methods for safe viewing. According to the American Astronomical Society, just 4 manufacturers have certified that their eclipse glasses and handheld solar viewers meet the international standard for such products: Rainbow Symphony, American Paper Optics, Thousand Oaks Optical and TSE-17. Looking at the sun without eclipse glasses or solar viewers can cause eclipse blindness or retinal burns, said Nirav Shah, director of the Illinois Department of Public Health. Homemade filters or ordinary sunglasses, even very dark ones, are not safe for looking at the sun. Over 6,800 libraries across the country are distributing safety-certified glasses for the August 21st eclipse, with many collaborating with scientists to hold viewing events and activities before and during the event.